band. There's going to be a 4 Generations trumpet band that's going to be playing too. We got the Jazz at the Edge All-Stars tomorrow, Oscar Rivers Jazz featuring Cat Couture. There's going to be a celebration jam session tomorrow evening right here at 6 p.m. And like every guy who has an instrument is going to show up and play. So you're not going to want to miss that. Okay? So it's going to be a full lineup of jazz tomorrow as well, starting at 1 p.m. at the park, down the street. It's going to be 70 degrees, sunny, and beautiful. And that's an order.
And they got to remember to turn their clocks back.
What's that?
Remember to turn the clocks back.
Ah, remember to turn your clocks back as well. Tonight's the night. You actually get an extra hour of sleep tonight. Yay. There are some of us that really need that. But tomorrow, the jazz starts at 1 p.m. Okay? At the park, the weather permitting. Okay? If not, then check. And remember, each and every one of you are on the ground floor of this thing. This is a historic event, and you are here. We thank you. So without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, would you please welcome Bobbie Storm and friends.
Yes! Thank you.
Never know how much I love you. Never know how much I care. When you put your arms around me, I get a fever that's so hard to bear. Fever. When you kiss me and fever, when you hold me tight, a fever in the morning and fever all through the night. Sun lights up the daytime, moon lights up the night, and I light up when you call my name. You're gonna treat you right, you give me fever. When you kiss me and fever, when you hold me tight, fever in the morning and fever all through the night. Everybody's got that fever. That is something. Sugar told me all the time, Bobbie, always promote new talent. And that's what we're doing tonight. Back in the back, on the drums, ladies and gentlemen, the new baby on the block, Mr. Adam Ray. And also, brand new baby on the block over here, on the guitar, Mr. Brian Mott.
Hey, how about Bobbie Storm right here singing us out there?
I'll have what he's having. All right, here we go. 1, 2, 3. Wonderful, marvelous, you should care for me. Then the rain begins to fall. Pitter-patter, pitter-patter, love is gone so wicked. No sweet love or man comes to close. When sun gets blue, she breathes a sigh. Brother said he regularly in town to do. Put a probe down my back at the county picture. That night, stone preacher, Brother David, dropped by today. He said he'd be pleased to have dinner on Sunday. You're by the way. He said he saw a girl that looked like you on Choctaw Ridge. And she is feeling Joe is blowing something off that Tallahatchie breeze. Well, a year is coming on since we heard that new violin Joe. Brother married Jimmy Thompson, they called a store in Tupelo. But there was a virus going round, Papa caught it, and he died last spring. And now my mama doesn't seem to want to do much of anything. And me, I spend a lot of time picking flowers, Choctaw Ridge, and drop 'em into the muddy water of that Tallahatchie breeze. Tallahatchie breeze. Tallahatchie breeze. Somebody scream. That's some funky stuff. That's an old Bobbie Storm song.
Good job.
Yeah, she made it all. She did all right for herself. She's a multi-billionaire.
Hello. Who are you? Who are you?
He is a great dance partner.
Thank you so much. My name is Matt Olson. I'm the coordinator of Jazz Studies at Furman University. This is the Furman University Jazz Ensemble. We're sure happy to be here. Didn't quite know exactly how we were going to make that work today. We woke up to an unexpected half an inch or so of snow. And obviously we brought that with us a little bit here. You heard from several people on the first tune. Charleston's own Reese Mears on the trombone. Matthew Story on the tenor saxophone. Carlos Fuentes at the trumpet. Max Snyder at the trumpet. Alex Jenks on the trombone. Austin Waits at the guitar. And helping us out this week, Zach Gray on the bass. We had a concert a week ago that featured the music of one of my old teachers and mentors, Don Owens. And that was one of his tunes entitled the 3 to 8 Shuffle, which is straight ahead blues to get us started here this afternoon. We're going to continue now with an Alan Baylock arrangement of a Joey Calderazzo tune that was made famous by Michael Brecker. This is entitled Midnight Voyage, and will feature our very own Peter Dimery at the tenor saxophone. Anytime we build a program at a university level, we have to stand on the shoulders of those folks who came before us. Some 40 plus years ago,
Don was asked to get the jazz program started at Furman University. So in 1973, with a lot of struggles, having to start something from scratch, and I heard a lot of those stories last night until very late. But I heard a lot of those stories, and I know exactly the things that he went through to get things started for us. And it really was from scratch, and he came in and got things off the ground, and now the program has changed to where we have several combos. We have a number of faculty that are working, teaching improvisation to the students, plus what Matt does here with the big band, and it has grown over those years, but it's really to your efforts that we must give those thanks. So we've got a plaque here for Don. It's signed by me, and it's also signed by our new president, Elizabeth Davis, and it reads, in recognition and sincere appreciation for founding the first Furman University Jazz Ensemble, our students continue to benefit from your vision.
Yes, indeed.
And it really does my heart good to look back at these young guys and girls and to know that that's like the inception of it. And that really makes life worthwhile. That flourishes into an organization like this. There's a lot of quality back there, and I'm proud of it.
Yeah.
And I want to thank everybody, our school.
Thank you.
Well, to keep making you proud, we're going to continue with a great Cole Porter tune, I've Got You Under My Skin. This is a great arrangement by the sadly taken from us too early arranger Frank Manton. And this will feature Christian McMullen on the flugelhorn or trumpet or whichever he has in his hand. Essentially, he's experimenting with a number of different things. Aleatoric gestures that happen out of time. 12-tone composition, which won't necessarily sound that 12-tone-ish. And hidden in there is this kind of boogie-woogie kind of blues thing. And you'll hear lots of interesting sounds and sort of crazy different things. And so listen with big ears and know that we're going to play Gershwin after this. You'll hear from Alex Jenks on the trombone, Nick Blandis on the piano, and Peter Dimry again on tenor.
I'll stop it. No, there's one. I'll go meet them at the door. Oh, here they come.
Hey, I'm here.
Here they come. Come on, ladies. Duda is waiting for you. Duda is here. You all know you want to, all the women want to see Duda. Here, he's waiting. Come on in. You had a good time at Furman, and Duda is here waiting for you. The Folly Jazz Festival continues.
I can do. Since your passes will bring them together, the moon will say. You won't say só sei que a vida